Hello, hello, hello. As you come back in, we may not have comments today. Oh, now you, now you will not shut up. Now I'm not going to be able to keep you guys quiet. Oh, gosh, that's a relief, man. I tell you what. Sometimes, just sometimes, it's just too much. Good morning, good morning. Okay, yay, I did it. Ha ha. Oh, okay. Hi, Jean. Hi, Marie. Hi, Marie Johnston. Are you relatively new? Hello, hello. Welcome. Hello, Robin. Thank you for sending me a text message because that got me to think to just start over. Sometimes there's a life lesson in there today. Sometimes you just have to stop, catch your breath, start over. Log out, log back in. Hi, Jean. Hi, Madeline. Hello, Kimberly, Thelma. I was screaming at you that the chat was disabled. I was screaming at me. Steve's not here. He'd be screaming at me. Just click the comment box. I understand. I understand. And yet, it wasn't working. Now, if I could just get them moved over here. Oh. I don't care. It's fine. Okay. So, last night was just almost unbearable. My arm, I woke up in the middle of the night and I thought, I'm having a heart attack. Oh my God. People always talk about pain in their arm. I'm having a heart attack. Oh no. This is it. But I wasn't having a heart attack. I was just sore from working in the yard. Hi, Diane. All right. I did not have a chance to pull out fabric for my coasters, but this morning I was thinking to myself, let's try one and make sure we know what we're doing before we get overly ambitious. So I'm going to grab, I have some, I just saw it. Let me see where it's at. Oh, this is the one I was looking for. Don't go away. I'll be right back. Oh, that's not it. I had some scrappy stuff. Okay, let's see what we need for this thing. I found some. Oh, gosh. Okay. Hi, Betsy. From lifting those bins I had. Flat seat is damn heavy. Oh, my goodness. Madeline, I hope your craft fair went well. I know, bins are... I was going to bring in the Christmas stuff today. Maybe Minnie can help. All right. Let's see here. And I can't find my copy of The Maid, although I have a feeling I know where it's at. So if you are joining us on Jackie, one of our, because guild members, is had a goal. She wanted to finish 5 books this year. She hasn't gone through any books this year. She's been too busy, too much life. So we decided last weekend that we were going to get through 1 book before the end of the year. Okay? And so she likes mysteries. So we challenged Jackie to find a book that she wanted to read. And guess what? We're reading The Maid by Nita Prose. So if you haven't read it, it's fantastic. Fantastic mystery. Light mystery. It's a cozy mystery. If you have read it, like I have, I'm going to read it again because I enjoy Nita Prose's books. The Maid series is fantastic. I don't know why I even got this one going because that's not working either. Holy camole today. All right, let's see. So let me put this other camera on so you guys can see me, can see what's going on here. How's your Sunday? Good? Good? Fantastic? Okay. Someone's going to have to tell me. Somebody, I think it was Madeline, had mentioned that she'd already... Oh, no. I have not done foundation paper piecing. All right. This is a 4-inch coaster. What am I... Sorry. Do you ever have my brain is going in 85 different directions right now. So, and I'm trying to keep my you-know-what together. Just so much going on. Yeah, so much going on. If you guys were sitting here with me, good one to use up scraps. I agree. Okay, so here's the question. What am I... Cut out all of the foundation paper piecing images, leaving a minimum of a 1/4-inch seam outside the dotted outer line. Okay. Diane, me neither. Okay, so you all are going to help me through this. We're going to figure it. We're going to do it. Diane, we're in. We're in, Diane. All right, cut it. Let's take this staple out. Hi, Liz. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you have confidence. No, I did not. Because I was too tired last night to read the pattern. And this morning, do you ever have a Sunday morning where you just need a quiet Sunday morning? Like I just needed a quiet Sunday morning with my dog and my husband. And just to be quiet. And so we just had coffee and I made breakfast, and he looked at the yard work I did yesterday, which, by the way, you couldn't even hardly tell that I had done the leaves because there's leaves all over again. But you know what? If you wait until, oh my God, if you wait until, they're all down, you'll be out there for a week picking up leaves. All right. Here's my only question. So someone can give me a quick answer on this. It's foundation paper piecing. What am I using? Oh, I'm sewing on the paper. Am I sewing on the paper? Okay, cut out. Notes. It's time for notes. No, I don't know where my... Cut out all 4 images. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 9. 1, 2. Okay, that part she lost me on. Pre-fold all the stitching lines for easy paper removal. Okay. Yes, I'm sewing on the paper. Making more stuff. Almost out of everything. Okay, I've been working on a t-shirt quilt. Oh, t-shirt quilt. I keep seeing that one girl who does all the amazing t-shirt quilts, and she's a sweetheart. Okay. Let's cut it out. All right, here we go. Favorite, your on the blank side. All right. You're going to be placing your fabric on the blank side. Now she says to cut out all 4 images. I don't know what she means by that. But I'm guessing I need to cut the tree out. See for pre-folding technique. Who's that t-shirt girl? I'll have to find her name. Hi, Jackie. You're going to be placing your fabric on the blank side. Stitch on the printed side. Fabric here. Stitch here. Take a deep breath. I've made like 8 of them already. Oh, starting with 1. Begin by selecting the A1 background. That's the only thing. There's no A1 background. Oh, this is for the smaller one. All right. And A2. Okay, got it. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. We're going to do the 4-inch one. You should make a copy of the 4-inch pattern or trace it. Don't cut the tree. Cut your fabric larger than the number 1 tree. A1 is a stem. I'm going to do the 4-inch one as I think her instructions are for the 4-inch. All right, now. I should have pulled out more fabric. Okay. Start with, begin by selecting the A1 background and A2 trunk rectangles. Place A1 and A2 right sides together. A1 is the stem. You should make a copy of the 4-inch pattern or trace it. Make a copy of the 4-inch pattern or trace it. Okay. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. We need something for the background. Okay, I found some scraps. Some somewhat Christmassy scraps. All right. No. I'm wrapping my head around it. I'm really trying to wrap my head around it. No, I have not had time to watch the video. I'll use this for the background. I do seem to recall, though, not with paper. What was it that I was doing where I was stitching the pieces together? I'm trying to remember now. Where's that little ruler I have? All right, let's cut some of these here. Okay. Start with this. Don't cut out anything else. I think it's going to rain. It's supposed to be 80 degrees today. I think it's going to rain. Okay. Don't cut. I'm not going to cut anything else. It says right sides together. You are already frustrated. Okay, so I have done something like this before. I don't think I did. I think I did it before I met y'all. Let's see if I have it here. I do, but I didn't do it on, I don't think I did it. I did do it on paper. Oh, grasshopper. I did. Now I just have to retrain my brain. So this is something that I'm hoping to finish at some point because I'm just in love with it. But it's a little bit time consuming. And because my brain isn't wired this way, I have to stop and think and back up and rethink it. But it's the snowball. It's this beautiful snowball runner. And it was done with this. And such a pretty, and I have this fabric, this red with the little snowflakes, and then can you see in the white that I used, this kind of snowflake white, it's got like a glitter to it almost. So whenever I finish this blasted thing, and I will say this, like it is, I haven't worked on this thing in over a year. It just starts getting into paper piecing and loving it. Jackie, got it. Yeah, like once I got the hang of this, I was like, wow, this is really, and it does go relatively fast. But right now, I've got the old menopause brain's got to rewind. Yeah, isn't this pretty? So pretty. Poorhouse Quilt Designs. Christine D. Poor. And then she gave you other options. Like you can do it as a, almost like a runner. And you can do it as a runner. Or you can do it as a table square. And she did it in all these really, really pretty colors. Freezer. Okay, so this was freezer paper piecing. All right, come on, Angela. Come on. Oh, I have an add a quarter ruler. You mean like this? An add a quarter ruler? Yeah, there is a tutorial, but I didn't see that until a little bit later. Well, I think maybe what I should do is watch the tutorial. I think that's what we're going to do. Because my brain has to catch up to how we're going to do this. And now I just keep thinking about that. Either YouTube or Quilter Circle. I don't think if you've ever seen this one. I don't think so either. I don't remember in the email. I have to go back and look. But this is what we're going to, this is what I'll end up making. So I think today I need to, I got a couple things I need to do around the house. And then, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to watch it because it's just going to turn into a disaster. So, I wonder if I remember how to do this one. Probably not. So, no, I don't. I need to watch the video. It's been too long. And sometimes with the channel, I end up bouncing between projects so fast that my brain just, some of the stuff I just forget so fast. And because I'm getting old. So there's that. All right. So there's that. There's that. Let's just sew for a little bit. I'm still working my way. Has anybody used Plan B? Right. So, we'll do it for, I think I'll do a video tomorrow. Yeah, I think we'll do it tomorrow. Unless I come back in here this afternoon and have a little time to watch the video and do it. So one good thing, I have a monitor right in front of me, is I can watch the video while I'm doing it. I'm not trying to look at it on my tiny phone. Okay. And truth be told, I need to spend a little time in here because there's some stuff that I want to do in the next few weeks. And it's not going to happen unless I get order restored here. But you know how life is. It all gets in the way. Okay. All right. So let's bring this puppy back over. Let's sew together the one we made yesterday, which I think, yeah, let's do that. I did order the pen. the seam pen. I also ordered, which I've never tried before, so if any of you have tried them, tell me about it. I ordered those. They're from, I'm just getting them in my Walmart order, but it's those things you stick in your air conditioning vents that it's like a little square, small square, and you put it in your, not your air conditioning vent, like the return vent, the big ones. And it's supposed to like scent your whole house. And I'm just curious if anyone has used them, and oh, my hands are even sore. And if you liked them. Hi, Alex. So I'm going to see about those today too. All right, let's nest these together, these puppies together. Oh, you can see the sun. The sun's peeking back out. It's kind of weird today. It was stunning this morning. We were outside for a little bit, and then the clouds kind of moved in, and now it can't tell what it wants to do. Okay, nest those puppies together. And let's sew these together. I do need to do Kimberly, I do need to do, and I'm a list person. I'm a big list person. Why? Because, maybe it's because of the amount of business things that we have going on, plus the channel, plus, taking care of my house, taking care of my family, blah, blah, blah. Yes, Betsy. Okay, Angela, finish your thought. And so I'm a big list person because I forget. And then I feel dumb because sometimes it's important things that, that you forget. So I'm a big list person. So I just need to move through the things that I absolutely need to get done today. My other problem is that, oh no. I had to, hold on one second. I had to plug in the keyboard and monitor for the second keyboard and mouse for the second monitor that's here in front of me. That usually is how I see your comments. Usually I talk to you here and I see your comments here. It's because it's closer to my sewing machine. So when I'm sewing, I can just glance over and see your comments. I'm not trying to see them on this little tiny box over here. Okay. In order to reconnect it, I had to plug it in. So I plugged it in. Okay, and everything was fine. But then I turned the iron on and I forgot, or I didn't see, that the cord was just nestled under the iron. And I have no idea what made me look over there, but I literally looked over there a split second before God only knows what had just happened. I'm really a very put together woman. I mean, I'm a somewhat put together woman. I just have a lot going on. So, too much. Angela, I'm going to burn the joint down. God bless. Holy cow. Just too much. And the other thing is that I definitely have, kind of the ADHD thing going on where there's just so many things going on. And I have too many things started. I got to finish some stuff. And I'm not usually like this. This last year has just, pfft. Okay. The scent. Okay. That's my concern. Like, I was reading the instructions, and these air vent things say to put one on every single return. I think that's going to be too much. Oh. Get a whiteboard for your room. Yeah, I do need to get a new whiteboard. Friend of mine, dog was allergic to the smell. I'm a list person too. Yeah, Robin, I know. I got to have a list. Constantly with the lists. Amish folded star pot holders. I'm telling you what, the folded star stuff right now is so popular and so beautiful. Hi, Donna. Okay. Just going to sew for a little bit. Just going to sew. Relax a little bit. I do, Betsy, I do like that table, the berries table runner thing that I'm working on. I do love the freezer paper. It was very, very easy once I got that. All I have to do is kind of get back into, I kind of have to refresh myself a little bit. Because once you get the hang of it and once you get going, it really was pretty easy. Okay, let's cut this one. Those were my hot pads. It's addictive. I tell you what, Madeline is inspiring to say the least. From Grasshopper. Just all right. Now I don't know where my other ruler went. I think I put him in the drawer. Okay. And a lot of times, you know, it just comes from trying to. Okay, that's enough. That's enough of this. That's enough of that. Please do give us a thumbs up. Please make sure, please do, if you would, share the channel out. Share it out with your friends. Share it out with your guild. Send them to the Facebook page. I've been making them for years. Andrea, the National Quilters Circle on YouTube, has patterns Amish for. Oh, Madeline. Okay, I'm gonna change the blade in. That's not really the one that I use the most. This is the one that I really use the most. Why? I don't know, but it's always the one that I grab for. So let's change the blade so that we have something with a good blade. If you want, let's put a piece of scrap down. Put these down. The square one, you do 5-inch squares, but fold them differently. Ah. Some of you are amazed. I'm actually going to change a blade. Put that in a box or something and throw it away. Ta-da! Diane was hoping to get a tutorial on the foundation paper piecing today and actually see a moderate novice sew it, an intermediate beginner maybe. And I hadn't done enough research. I didn't have a chance to, and I should have read the, I should have watched the video last night, but I just found something to put this blade in. There we go. Okay. All right, now that we have successfully not burned the house down, let's get these puppies ironed. Okay, Debbie Shore on YouTube has a nice video on how to make the square Amish folded pot holder. I think I am doing, oh my goodness. Steve, poor thing. Because he does so much for the channel, now in his email, now the algorithms keep sending him quilting stuff. Tractors, quilting stuff. Poor thing. Anyway, there was an email, and I'm trying to find it, but I couldn't find it again after he showed it to me. He kind of said, oh my gosh, that's really pretty. But it was like it was a full quilt, 9 squares, and they were some sort of a star, like a big star thing. Did anybody see that? Basement quilts or, Prairie Points ruler. Yeah, you know what? I will say this about the paper piecing, Diane. Now, I've only done the wax paper or freezer paper piecing. Freezer paper piecing. And once I got it, when I was working on this project, on this table runner, this Winterberry table runner, it really, once you get it, like it really was just kind of second nature. It's almost like squaring up these ridiculous half square triangles or quarter square triangles. Now that I've got it, I've got it. Before I got it, it was torture. Torture. Okay, let's get this one. All right, what's everybody else doing today? I have to I gotta find my copy of The Maid. My dream one day, and in the interim I have a plan. My dream one day would be to have in Steve's office, in my office, and in my sewing room, built-in bookshelves. Like floor to ceiling, or almost to the ceiling. Built-in bookshelves. The whole damn thing. Because Steve is a huge reader. We have probably combined, I don't know, 1,000+ books. It's unbelievable. And not really any place to put them. In the meantime, I'm going to try, I think I'm going to order a couple of the IKEA units, or I may have to get them from someplace else, like someplace local, Target or Amazon or Walmart, because IKEA doesn't ship way out here, and it's a pain in the butt to go down there. Anyway, because we just have too many books. And so what ends up happening is I only have a small bookshelf in my office, and so I have, once I read a book, I have boxes, like office boxes, you know, with the handles, file boxes. And I just put them in there and put them in my closet, in a spare closet. I know I should donate them or get rid of them, but I can't. It's a long story. Anyway, and I know that the maid is in one of those top boxes because it's only been, I know I read it in 2025. Okay. Now, let's get these trimmed and get another one of these done. We'll be 4 or 5 in, I think, by now. All right, let's see. What's everybody doing? Betsy is quilting. Oh. I put too much other stuff on my list today, and so otherwise I would probably just quilt all day, but I get too much to do. Making a pot roast today. Oh, I tell you what, there's just nothing like a pot roast. I did one. A lot of times I'll do it in the oven, but I did it this week. I did one in the Instapot. I mean, not the Instapot, slow cooker. So good. Oh my God, it was so good. Crafting, football, dinner, the usual Sunday. I like those kind of Sundays. Mine is kind of a usual Sunday, just stuff around the house. I don't think I'm going out in the yard until Steve gets back a little bit later because my arms are sore. My back is sore. And my sinuses were screaming last night. I've got a few Devon pouches to make for my daughter and 2 granddaughters for Christmas. Ooh, fun. Making more pillowcases for charity. Yay. I got to get on my charity blanket, and I could use a new pillowcase. Finished t-shirt quilt. Oh, that's right. 1/4 inch ruler. Okay. I will bear that in mind. Hi, Betsy. Oh, I just got your message, Betsy. Sorry. You know what? I did it one time in the Instapot where you sear it and then do the then do the pot roast in the Instapot. I'm gonna have to do that again. It was really good. It was very good. I recall. I don't use my Instapot enough. I should use my Instapot more. I gotta pull that thing out. Okay, I was gonna find that one for Diane, the t-shirt quilt. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Layla Sews. She's a sweet, sweet, sweetheart. And if you go there, share our channel, comment, tell her that I sent you over. Leave a comment on one of her videos. Let her know that I. Oops. Let me leave a comment now. And she does. She also gives you great tips on doing a t-shirt quilt. Or a clothing quilt, t-shirt quilt, clothing quilt, how she does her bindings, how she sandwiches her quilts. No. Okay. Diane, there you go. Fire up the embroidery machine once the live stream is over and work on the quilt I'm quilting on as well. Oh, yay, Donna. What is the hardest quilt anyone has ever made? I'd say Double Wedding Rings and Lone Star. Susan, wait a minute. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. I gotta see something. I gotta find something really quick. Really quick. Facebook. Okay, guys. I don't know if oh, Betsy! Dying to do this. I have another one of her books. And I can't remember the name of it, but it's similar concept. It was hard. Huh, Betsy? I mean, just amazing. Just amazing. Letters from women in the 20s. And there's 111 blocks in here that they inspired. And, oh, here. Some of her other books. Oh, well, only two. The Civil War Diary Quilt. Can you imagine? And Civil War Love Letter Quilt. Just, and it comes with, you know, with the DVD with each of the blocks on it. But then it also talks about, it also tells stories from some of these women, these farmers' wives, women who lived on farms. This one woman wrote, first, she and her husband must be real partners. Now nowhere is there a better chance for this than on a farm. John does not kiss Mary goodbye in the morning and leave her a widow until business releases him in the evening. They plan the day together. John tells what work he has in mind, and Mary mentions the upcoming incubator hatch or the possibility of setting out cabbage. At a pinch, Mary may ride the plow or run the tractor, but always they know that both are working for what both spend. I tell you what, as a book, the stories alone are I love the financial independence of the farm. This is obviously a woman because it's the wives. To me, a town wife seems to have a cramped life. She has to ask her husband for money. Remember, this was in the 20s. I earn mine myself by selling eggs, butter, cream, fresh vegetables, and spring fries. Besides, I felt myself to be a helpmate in providing most things for the house while my husband paid off heavier bills and bought cattle. We always had the very best on our own table. I do not believe in taking it all to town. I do not feel that I had lost social standing by farm work. In fact, I thought more of myself, for I had beautified my labor. So, Betsy, that's amazing. I didn't know that. Wow. What did you farm? What did you grow? Yeah, before I am too old to do it or pass away, I've got to do this because I just think it would be just amazing. And it's in the blocks. Oh, here's a picture. Let me turn this other camera off. The blocks, the finished, I mean, look at this thing. I'm going to try and get it as close as I can without a glare. It's just amazing. Just amazing. Betsy, if you still have this, we would love to see pictures of it. Just stunning. And the stories are amazing. I mean, the stories alone. Grain and beef cattle. Wow. Donna has chickens. Love to have a cow or two. There's a couple that Steve and I watch on YouTube that just got miniature Borstein. Is that what they are? Miniature Borstein cows? Small things. Robin, my mom grew up on a farm. Wow, my dad on a dairy and farmed. I tell you what, I gotta tickle my throat. Feed sacks. I know, the fabrics, wouldn't that be cool? Farming was a different way of life. I tell you what, and it was hard then. It's hard now. You know, probably more competitive. I mean, I don't know. I've never lived or worked on a farm, but now you have so much. You have international competition, and we have a few acres, so someday maybe, but not getting any younger. Betsy, my sons would be. Oh, Donna, you've seen that channel. It was a wonderful way to raise our two boys. They grew up to be fine men. Ah, Betsy. It's a fine way to raise a family. We've just made life, life is so stressful now and so commercial and so, I don't know. Why am I so weepy today? Okay. Let's sew this thing together. Or part of this thing together. All right, like this. Like this. Like this. Oh, I didn't square these up. Oh, crapola. I got way sidetracked when Betsy brought up the farmer's wife. That's the other one I think I have, is the 1930s. Hi, Angie. Was Susan. Hold on. Let me go back. Susan. I don't know if Susan was here last Sunday. Susan won. I want to get it right. Susan got best show at the fair for her double wedding rings quilt. And I don't know if we all had a chance to congratulate her. Then when I announced it, I don't remember. But if we didn't, Susan, congratulations on best in show at the fair with her double wedding rings quilt, which I am in love with. That is the other thing I would love to do. I would love to make a wedding quilt. I'd love to make a double wedding rings quilt. Love to. I don't know that I'll ever do it since obviously the 4-inch coaster was giving me issues today, but we'll see. Okay. Oh my gosh, we got to wrap it up. Okay. I love eating my own organic food. I know. Homegrown tastes better. Come to North Dakota, Angela. Betsy, I'll tell you what. We're going to have to plan a trip out there because Steve would love it. And so would I. And I would love... Oh, it would be so cool to go to the farm. Okay. So, be sure to congratulate Susan. My mom has already claimed it. I bet. I'm going to go and make a list of the things I absolutely want to do today. Don't forget, Jackie we're starting The Maid today. So if you want to read along with us, we are reading The Maid. I'm going to put it in the comment box. The Maid. Oops. The Maid by Nita Prose. Whoops. So we're starting that today. I'm going to do something that I never ever do, and that is read 2 books at one time. So I'm going to keep reading on The Unraveling of Julia. I've been too tired at night to read more than a couple of pages. So I'm going to try and, I think what I'm going to do right now is just go and sit down for a little bit and relax and read my book for about a half hour. Hi, Linda. Linda's Trendy Threads. What a fantastic name. I love it. So anyway, we're reading and then I'm going to start The Maid again by Nita Prose. I've already read it, but I absolutely love it. It's a fantastic, fantastic story. If you like a mystery that moves along pretty quickly, and it's not, it's not a 600-page book. So it's something that you can get through even if you only read, a little bit in the evening or in the morning or when you have a lunch break or something like that. And then on Wednesday, that book is about me. Oh, Susan. Thank you, Betsy. Linda, we welcome you, and I'm sorry, but we've been on for just over an hour now, and so we are kind of wrapping it up. But we are live again on Wednesday. That book is about me. It is quite the, it's a great story. Anyway. Betsy, I appreciate you saying that. I hope you guys enjoy the lives. Sometimes they're a little bit chaotic. Sometimes they're a little bit, and sometimes they're very focused and we are sewing the whole time. And today it just didn't work out. So I'm going to go watch the video on foundation paper piecing for this Christmas tree coaster. And we'll get it right either later on today or tomorrow. I'll put up a video. I'll get it. And then I'm going to spend some time trying to get this stuff organized a little bit between today and tomorrow. And do a little house cleaning. Do a little laundry. There you go. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have a fantastic week. Have a fantastic evening. Hope to catch you earlier next time. So, Linda, Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. No, Wednesdays at 6 o'clock Eastern time. 6 o'clock Eastern. 6 p.m. Eastern time. Wednesdays. All I had was coffee this morning. I didn't. That's it. And then Sundays at 11:30 Eastern time, 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. Please be sure to post your finished projects to the Facebook page and to the YouTube channel under the community tab so that we can celebrate you. And at the end of the month, we do a fun giveaway. And I'm glad everybody enjoyed today. I had a blast. I got virtually nothing accomplished, but that's okay. I had a fantastic time with you guys. And you've inspired me, Betsy, to at least start looking at this. Because who doesn't need to start another project? I know I do. And I think I've remembered everything. Oh, except only a 1/4 inch seam. Have a fantastic Sunday. Have a great start to your week, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you. Bye.